everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from HAMSWAN. This is their 2.4 gigahertz wireless headset, and you can pretty much use this headset for almost any device you can think of here. Works with Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, PC, Mac, and TV. It is compatible with Xbox One if you have a Kinect or a Microsoft adapter. You don't really need an adapter now because of the newer controllers, but the caveat with the Xbox One is that if you want the microphone to work, you're still going to have to plug into the bottom of the controller. So it's not totally wireless as far as voice function goes for the Xbox One, but as far as sound function goes, it is, and then with everything else, it is as well. The way this works is it's 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology from the transmitter to the headset, and the transmitter itself will take an optical cable out from whatever source device you want to, be it an Xbox, your PC, TV, and then pipe that sound 2.4 gigahertz wirelessly to the headset itself. The model number on this is HW-399M, and at the time of this video, you can pick this guy up on Amazon for $56. I will have that link in the description below where you guys can check it out. Now let's look at some of the specs on the back here, and I will leave these up if you want to get really into it and check them out. If you want to freeze frame that, you can. You know, we've got working voltage 3.5 to 4.2 volts, working current is 75 milliamps. There is a lithium battery inside the headset that is an 1100 milliamp battery, and you will get continuous working hours of up to 14 hours before you have to recharge the headset. So that's actually pretty cool. Now it takes about 5 hours to charge the headset, and you can use it while it's charging, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got transmission delay and power, and I'll leave these up here. Your speaker diameters are 40 millimeters. Your impedance is 32 ohms there. Frequency response is 20 to 20 kilohertz. You've got your microphone specification. Your microphone sensitivity is negative 56 dB. Omnidirectional, and frequency response is 100 hertz to 8 kilohertz on the microphone. Transmitter, again, also has all the specs for those here. 5 volts, working voltage, working current is 75 milliamps. Frequency range is 2.4 to 2.483 gigahertz. Your transmission delay is 2 megahertz. Transmission power is 8 dBm. Transmission distance is up to 10 meters, 360 degrees, or about 30 feet. Receiving frequency is at negative 85 dBm. So you've got all that there, and it's very easy to set up. It seems like it's not. We'll get everything out here. I'll show you. But it's super simple to set up, and once you have it set up, you're good to go. You just kind of leave it in place. They do give you an optical cable here, and this will go from whatever device you're trying to listen to or use or interact with optical out to the transmission box optical in, and we'll go over that in just a second. Now they give you a bunch of cabling here as well, and I'll go over that. They give you a huge book in a bunch of different languages. It goes over a lot of the stuff that we already went over. But it does it in several different languages, so you can check that out if you want to. Very nice laid out. Now it shows you how to go in and change your audio outputs for something like a PS4, where you'll go into settings and then you'll go into make sure that you're doing digital out, because this will be using your optical digital out, and it's the same for most of these as well. You're going to be changing that for your PS3, you're going to be changing that for your Xbox, and that type of thing, to make sure that you're getting the sound out to the correct port, which is basically your optical port here. So very simple and easy to do. It's not hard. You'll just go into settings and then audio on most devices and make sure that you are pushing out to this optical, because again, this is going to be optical in, and then you're going to have a USB to power this. You do get several cables here for USB. You do get 2 cables here that are micro USB. One is going to be to charge the headset, which we will do, or I'll show you, and it takes up to 5 hours to get it fully charged, and then you'll get 12 hours of playback time, or 12 to 14 hours playback time. And then this one is actually for the transmitter, and the transmitter needs to be powered. So you're going to have to plug in a micro USB to USB, and you can do that pretty easy even on like Xbox One or PS4. You can just plug this into the USB port on the PS1 or whatnot, and then this will just sit on your device or under your TV or wherever, and you can just leave it there. So once that's hooked up, you're good to go. And of course, your optical out from your device to the back of the transmitter. So those three will be in one group there. They have, again, a cable for Xbox One so that you can plug into the bottom of the controller to get the functionality working. So you've got that there. And then they've got a smaller one here, which is a 3.5 to a 2.5 for Xbox 360. Same deal kind of there for the Xbox 360. Now they do have a nice omnidirectional microphone that's very posable. I like this microphone, and this will hook in to the headset itself on the bottom here. So you've got that there, and you just plug it in and it's good to go. And once it's in, it's rock solid, like as far as the connection goes. And then it's very long and posable, which is good for positioning and does a very good job at actually picking up your voice. Now, I had no problems with chat. I used this on PC. I didn't have any problems with Skyping. I didn't have any problems with gaming, anything like that. I tested it on a Windows 10 PC. I did also test this on my Xbox One and also had no problems once, of course, I was hooked in to my controller. There's a pairing button and a power button here. Pairing will also act as a mute button. You could also, if you didn't want anybody to hear your voice, you could also pull out the mic if you didn't really want anybody to hear your voice. But they do have a mute button on here as well. This pairing button will pair you up to your box in the back here, and you only have to do that once, and you're good to go. It's very simple. Another good thing about this is it's got two different microphone controls or volume controls on it. One is for your chat volume and one is for your game volume. So it has them segmented, which is actually really cool. If you want to bump the chat up to hear what people are saying and you want to turn the game sound down, you can do that. You've got two jog wheels on the back for that. As far as build quality goes, it's got a nice rubberized texture all over it, and they do a really good job on the build quality on this. This is a plastic pull-out, and this is one area that I would worry about, and I've reviewed a lot of different headsets. This is all plastic here, so you're going to want to be careful with this. It's not reinforced by metal at all, so that's one thing that I was kind of disappointed in. Not too bad. I'm not too rough on stuff, so I wouldn't worry about it. It's got some nice adjustment to it, but it is all plastic and it's not reinforced by metal, so you might want to be careful with that. As far as the rest, the ear cups are over the ear style and they're super comfortable. I had no problems wearing this for quite some time and not having my head be fatigued by these. They're a nice weight and these are super comfortable. These mesh ear cups are nice and breathable as well, so you don't have to worry about your ears getting sweaty or anything like that. And three nice cushions at the top as well for the top of your head. So they did a really good job on ergonomics with this. My only concern is that this point here, which a lot of headsets break, is not reinforced, and they would have done themselves a service to maybe reinforce this with metal. Over time, we will tell and see if that is going to be an issue. Sound quality is excellent on this. The optical to 2.4 gigahertz transmission is great. You get up to about 30 feet. You can walk a room or two away and still get sound, but then after that it kind of breaks up, mostly like a Bluetooth as well, with that 10 meter or 30 feet. Overall, HAMSWAN did a great job with this. I like the microphone. I like the rechargeable headset options on here. I like the fact that it will transmit to pretty much anything that you can think of, including like your TV. If you want to watch TV at night, you could easily do that. Stuff like that. You've got a recharge port right on the bottom. You get up to 14 hours of playback, and the sound quality and microphone qualities are very good. As far as the build quality goes, overall, very solid, except for just those points that I mentioned on the pullouts here. That's what you get from me, and I give this a thumbs up, not a double thumbs up, just because of the difficulty. They should have made it all in one, like Xbox One and everything, for being totally wireless. So if you're an Xbox One user, I might pass on this. If you're PS4, then it's a go. but Xbox One I might pass. But beyond that, they did a great job as far as sound quality goes, microphone quality, build quality, except for those areas that I did talk about that you might want to watch for over time. I will report back if I get any breaks in these or anything like that. But as far as everything else goes, very excellent, very comfortable, and definitely gets a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this headset, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will check you guys out on the next video.